Industrial society and social change. The political trends, the new political trends was the beginning of a new change. So the development of cities and the rise of the new cities, the expansion of railways, the industrialized regions also developed on this time. So it was the beginning of the industrialization. So during the time of the industrialization, the men, women and the children were taken to the factories. The social scenario is changed by the industrialization itself. The work hours was very high, but the wage was very less. So unemployment was very frequent because the demand and supply is the basis of the economy. When the demand is decreasing, so the unemployment also is happening. Housing and sanitation was another problem. So that is also is a product of the industrialization. So when the towns were growing rapidly, so the housing and sanitation problems also arose. So these considerations always looked after by the liberals and radicals. They were in search of the solutions for these issues. So the liberals and radicals made their wealth from the trade and or the industrial ventures itself. So if workforce was healthy, they found that if the workforce was healthy and citizens were educated, they could benefit more. It is not only the persons who makes the ventures, but also the persons who are participating in the particular itself. So they opposed the privileged old aristocracy. Almost all the industries were the properties of the individuals. So the liberals and radicals made wealth through the trade or the industrial ventures. They felt that if the workforce was healthy and the citizens were educated, would benefit much more through these ventures. So that they opposed the privileges of the old aristocracy by which had this the privilege through their birth itself, and they also believed in the value of individual effort, labor and enterprises, and they opposed the privileges of aristocracy, and according to them the society can be developed if freedom of individual was ensured. If the poor could labor and those with capital could operate without any restraint. So that is about the social change, about the liberals and radicals and their concerns. So this concept was very much spread over in France, Italy, Germany and Russia in the beginning of the revolution itself. So the nationalists talked to create nations where all citizens have the equal right. So this was also very much developed by Giuseppe Mazzini in Italy. We will study later.